That's what makes them miraculous.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why like that prediction is kind of wonky.
That's very Kanata-esque.
It really is. He's been hanging out with Kanata too much. They do that show together, that micro show or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, True, man, he is actually, I think this guy could go to the finals of the GSL. He actually could. He just beat Zest.
Beat Zest, 3-1.
It's his 4th anniversary today, by the way, of being a pro gamer, as you guys can see here. And I guess a lot of 4s in his life these days. Round of 4, 4th anniversary. Not playing the 4th set today.
Yeah.
That would have made it more epic.
Yeah, 3rd set. But yeah, I mean, he's looking really in form, as you're saying, in Codes, doing amazing work. And I definitely think he can do well today. I definitely favor him, especially after watching him play ZVZ in Pro League last week. He looked really in form, considering he was so behind. Still managed to pull up like an amazing win just with the Roach Wars, the Macro Wars, and just has really great knowledge about how to fight and where to fight and what to do in what situation. So I was very impressed.
Well, Dark is a player who's been pretty consistently in Codes these days, and he's actually gotten a lot better than he was when he was on Slayers. He's a lot more consistent. Definitely a strong player, but I feel like True, round of 4, great Zerg versus Zerg. He's highly favored here. Let's find out which one of these two teams is going to take the lead.
LTA는 SKT114.
Down here in the bottom on merry-go-round in the blue for JINAIR Green Wings, it's True.
And over here on the left side of the map for SK Telecom, it's Dark. Over there in the red.
It is dark on this map, right?
It is pretty dark, indeed.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's pretty easy on the eyes, which is always good if you're playing for many hours.
Yeah.
I'm very happy when I get this map.
Because of your eyes?
Yeah.
Or because of
well, like,
the play?
For my eyes, mostly. Yeah. It's not too bright.
Oh, and look at this. Immediately True saving up for that spawning pool
That's
on
what I was
9.
talking about, man. He loves his early pools. Yeah. He's really good at his control with his Zerglings.
And it's actually going to be really good because considering he's scouting the right way and Dark is scouting the wrong way. So if we'll have to wait and see exactly what build Dark is going for and to know how much damage this Night Pool can actually do. But it could be a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing we got to watch here. It's the big answer to how this game is going to turn out. We're seeing Dark save up here at 14.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's going to be 15-something. It's either going to be...
Fight from USA.
HS Star League.
Oh, it's going to be a 15 hatch, so it's going to do a lot of damage.
By the way, 9-pool Bane.
9-pool Baneling, we could see a very quick GG with a build order advantage right here. Depends how the micro goes for Dark. And if he can actually micro it well.
Well, if you ask a lot of pro players, and Artosis, I feel like is like probably the biggest person who's outspoken about this. I know he's not a pro player, but he is obviously one of the highest level commentators we have. Somebody who watches highest level StarCraft 2 all the time and used to be a pro Zerg player. He talks about how he thinks his build is outdated and no longer good because it's so easy to micro against it if you split really well. But I think with the greed we're seeing here with even the gas before pool and the extra drones.
Well, it's like even more of a nail in the coffin, to be honest. Going 16 gas, 15 pool.
Yeah, almost no amount of micro is going to save you here, right? Like,
no, well, like it's entirely up to how he uses the Banelings. But if he keeps the Banelings alive and like uses them smartly, which is basically what it comes down to, you have to bully the enemy into splitting up a lot against your Zerglings, and your Zerglings kind of do all the damage while your Banelings are kind of sitting in the back with that threat of exploding on everything.
So that's why control is key here. It's the most important part. But
this spawning pool is so long off. It's got such a long time to go here. Yeah. Zergling's going to deny mining for such a long time. Baneling Ness is about to finish here as well.
See, when he does with the micro with the drones like this, he can do that for a little while. But these two Zerglings, once they become Banelings, he's going to love for that drone pocket to be just like that.
Yeah.
He's just going to make them right here, man. He's like, yeah, keep doing that. I dare you.
He's like, look, I got Banelings too.
Oh, wait. Drones can actually fight this.
Drone drill. But I don't know, man. Those next two Banelings are going to be pretty scary. And he's also fighting with all of his Zerglings right now. And here come more Lings. He holds for now, but here come those Banelings. There's no spine crawler up. Lings pop out right now. He needs good hits.
Huge mistake by True there, for sure. Should not have fought that.
These splits are just awesome right now. More Zerlings come in here for True, but is it enough?
He could try to go hit that pocket of drones over there. There he goes. We're going to hit 4 drones. Takes out 2. And the rush is done. And let's look at the numbers here. Well, I wish I could. I don't know exactly how many drones True has become. I suspect still 9 or 10.
Yep, Baneling's still morphing, but caught out. Oh, man, I think Dark has actually fought this off. He has not taken enough damage. And True's going into Speedling now, so he's kind of given it up. And I think it was a critical mistake morphing Banelings in, like, the face.
That close, right? Yeah.
And, like, he only had 6 Zerglings to defend 4 Banelings, which is not enough against that many drones. If you have 8 Zerglings, you can trade a lot better. With 6 Zerglings, the drones are going to win.
Yeah.
And critical mistake there.
You also got to hand it to Dark. Really nice micro. The splits were really awesome. On point with the drone pill going for those Banelings. Like you said, really close. It allowed him to get there, but still really, really nice micro.
Beautiful,
I know
splits.
if Artosis is watching right now, he's been clapping his hands.
Also, another... actually, no. Never mind. This is fine. This is fine.
Well,
he can't really trade too much, though.
He can't trade like this. I mean, he can, but, like, you know... is he going to have enough links to actually win this all-in he's going with? Because the Spine Core's on the way, 2 Queens about to pop. There's no wall set up, so that's a bit scary, and the Queens aren't ready just yet, and the speed is getting pretty close.
Speed follow-up could do a lot of damage, actually.
Yeah,
considering there's a Baneling here to kind of like zone out all the Zerglings. If you can cancel the Spine Crawler, it's kind of mean like the Natural's going to go.
Speed about to finish
it's
up.
About to be done. Those 2 Queens are so important right now.
So important. And
I think he's going to try to burst down the Spine with these 3 Banes, maybe. At least protect his Zerglings with the for now. Okay, there's a speed finishing. So, I mean, production-wise, still much better here for Dark because he's got 2 hatches.
Oh, he moves the Spine. But I think
Queens are still pretty defensive. Look at that Zergling spread. They're all so split up here.
Doing a ton of damage to that hatch. Gets it to about half.
He's really going for it. He has to get rid of the Spine if he wants to kill the hatchery for sure. All right.
Let's see. He's just right clicks on it there,
but he can't kill these Queens. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
he's really invested a lot here.
I think he's hoping he's going to get a good hit with that Baneling, but it's just not going to happen.
No.
Wow. The micro out of Dark.
Dark is actually
insane.
Dark played this perfectly.
This almost makes me feel like I'm
impressed.
just like Dark plays perfectly, but True also makes a few mistakes.
Yep.
I feel like this is not indicative of True's normal Zerg versus Zerg. Maybe he's preparing so much for ZVP these days that he's just not as focused on this matchup. I feel like, though, Dark is really impressing me in this game. Almost makes me feel bad for dissing the Monday caster earlier for voting for him.
Yeah,
at this point.
he's probably going to get it right, actually. He's the one guy that got it right. This is actually really impressive.
Looking like it. Dark's held for a long time now. He's making 2 Spine Crawlers. He's got 2 Queens. His economy is so much better than True's.
He's going to have 2 more Spine Crawlers. And yeah, from here, it's just a matter of, like, securing that natural, stopping all the Zerglings and Banelings getting in, and droning it up.
The Baneling is so sad when it tries to go in there and get a good hit. He's like, can anyone come next to me? I just want some friends, but he can't find any. The splits are too good.
There, and even with like all these links here, I don't think he's going to get the hatch. There's no way. He just doesn't have enough Spine. If he lets that Spine root, it's like that's the end, right? I mean,
yeah. Well, there's 2 Spines now, 3 Queens,
and
enough transfuse, and 6, 7 Zerglings. Yeah, he has secured this natural. It's on lockdown now, and he can start droning from here. And I mean, it looks like True's just going to keep going, keep trying to find a way in, which is really all he can do at this point because he's so behind.
I just don't even see what his plan. What's the game plan? Is he going to like?
I think he might actually try
target the hatch with the Banelings.
I'm actually thinking like.
I think he's trying. But if there's a fast enough transfuse, it's never going to work.
Yeah, maybe he's going to go for like a shock Baneling it or something.
Yeah, he like goes near it, then he's like, ha! And he does it before he can actually transfuse
I think that's his only chance at this point.
Gotcha!
Yeah, it's not looking good. He's trying to find something, but
I think actually that's literally the only play here is to just target it with the Banelings.
We're trying to look at
reset the economy.
What if he just targets the Queens with the Banelings? I don't know. I don't think that's going to work.
Way too much.
No, this is like not even going to accomplish anything.
Yeah, that's has to be done.
Wow.
Has to be it now. 4 Queens out.
What did he even...
He tried to kill the Spine, but the Queens transfused it perfectly.
Yeah.
And he's going to go for the Queens here, but he's not finding anything.
No. That's all she wrote. In fact, I really want to see the production tab because I want to see if True has his speed on the way. Or rather, Dark has his speed on the way for just like a counterattack to end the game. He's going to Baneling Nest.
Safety Baneling Nest.
Yep.
It's like even more than he needs.
Well, like you just have to be safe at this point. Like as long as you don't take damage, you're going to win.
He has an Overlord to know that there's no hatch, so there's no mystery here. There's no ambiguity about what's happening next.
He knows exactly what he has to do at this point.
He's about to have triple the worker count in a second.
Oh yeah. He's up 16 supply. Like at this part of the game, like 20 supply versus 36.
I mean, I don't care how good you are at ZVZ. If you're up against a SKT class Zerg and you're this far behind, there's probably not going to be any hope for you.
Like, kind of like if your Baneling Olin goes this badly, it doesn't matter who you're playing, you were going to lose. Is that actually like that's the level of how far behind you get?
Oh. Well, let's watch this fail, guys. Let's watch this next attack fall as water on rock. So many queens here.
He's got fighting spirit, I'll give him that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good map, but I don't know about this. So many queens here with transfuse. Banelings don't do well against queens anyways. Spine helping out here.
No.
There's like roaches out, like LOL, GG.
Nice try. Nice try. And kind of like a great example of how it can go wrong with Baneling Olin, especially when you have a build order kind of like advantage like that. You can still mess it up.
You can mess it up if you get too greedy with your attack. Like, oh, I'll just kill him right now. It's over here.
Too aggressive. Too aggressive. Too forward with the Baneling morph. If he kept it on the ramp.
Cocky, like, you know.
Cocky, yeah. Yeah, kind of just jumping the gun a bit, getting way overconfident. So very well played by Dark. Was not expecting that one. I was really favoring True in that match. Maybe too much. I didn't really give Dark a chance.
We were talking about how if it gets to this fourth game, SKT is looking in a decent spot. I mean, even if they